Black Ops 7 is about to change Call of Duty forever. We get 18 launch maps, the biggest zombies map ever, a campaign with a 32-player co-op in-game. I've dug into every leak, every reveal, and every hidden detail. And I'm breaking it all down so you know exactly what to expect. If you want the real story behind the wildest multiplayer features and why zombies fans are freaking out, you're in the right place. It's time. I'll have this separated into chapters so you can go and see exactly what you want. This has zero speculation in it. None of this is rumored. All of it is confirmed. And we can finally dive deep into the first of many things we're going to be looking at today. So first off, we've got the campaign. The campaign is set in 2035, which is 10 years after Black Ops 2 and 44 years after Black Ops 6. Thank God for that. We get a little bit of distance between Black Ops 7 and Black Ops 6. Now, the campaign is supposed to be a psychological thriller with reality bending technology. Now, the locations have Avalon, which is a Mediterranean hub. It has neon Japan rooftops, coastal areas, and the themes are haunting past, spy ops, heists, and it branches from the BO2 canon. Now, the length and replayability has been set at 8 to 10 hours solo, branching choices, replayable missions, and co-op variations. The co-op and mechanics are up to 4 players co-op, solo, or squad. You can have switchable characters, custom loadouts, abilities, mid-mission, global progression that involves XP, camos, challenges, and transfer to other modes. No jetpacks or wall running. We have evolved omni movement with wall jumps, no default tac sprint, but it is optional via perks. We also have wingsuits, and there is no difficulty selection for campaign. Now, the in-game mode post-campaign is an open world activity in Avalon, and it has an up to a 32-player co-op. It has loadouts that are lost on death, and it merges single player and multiplayer elements. The playable characters as spectator 1 would be David Section Mason. We have Mike Harper, Chloe Karma Lynch, Eric Samuels, Emma Kagan, which is the guild CEO and the antagonist, and we have a supporting character known as Slade Razor Barrett. At the launch of the game, not the beta, the launch of the game, we will have 18 launch maps. This means 16 core 6v6 maps plus 2 skirmish 20v20. Now, to go back into the maps a little bit, all of these maps being confirmed with 6 of them in the beta, and we'll start with the ones in the beta, and I'll let you know if they're small, medium, or large, and I'll describe that for you, maybe show a picture on screen. First of all, we have Blackheart, which is a small 6v6 map. It's ocean drilling platform, CQC, a round drill, grinder pit hazard, and yes, it will be in the beta. Cortex, a medium 6v6 map with a futuristic lab, verticality, glass walls, and courtyards, and this one will also be in the beta. Exposure, another small map coming into the beta. We also have Imprint, which is a medium 6v6 map. It's a floating resort with a shoreline drift. We also get the Forge, which is our first and only 6v6 map that is a large map in the beta. It is a industrial shipyard, and it has vehicles, and it is long range. For the last map that is going to be in the beta, it is called Toshin. It is a medium 6v6 map. It's neon Tokyo streets and urban chaos. I assume it'll be similar to one of the maps that we saw in Modern Warfare 3 2023. Actually excited to play this one. Now, to quickly go through all the rest of the maps, we have Colossus, which is a medium 6v6 map, and remember that any other maps are confirmed, but they will not be in the beta. They will be in the actual launch of the game. We also have Den, which is a small 6v6 map with bunker CQC and tight rooms, so this is going to be a tight room map. We also have Flagship, which is another large map that is a warship deck and sea battles. So we also have Homestead, which is a medium 6v6 map. It's a rural farm under the Aurora Lights, and it has mixed ranges, so it could be, you know, small, medium, and you might even be able to get some long ranges on this map as well, even though it is a medium map. We also have Paranoia, which is a small map, a good name for it, because you'll probably be paranoid that somebody's going to come up right behind you, because this is a psychological lab and it has mind-bending layouts. This is literally what it says, is mind-bending layouts. So I wish you luck. I wish you luck on this one. We also have Retrieval, which is a medium 6v6 map, urban salvage, and destructible cover. I'm not sure exactly what that means. If there's pictures, obviously I'm going to throw pictures on the screen. If there's not, then I mean, we might just have to wait for the launch of the game. Now we have a map called Scar, a 4-letter map, which is crazy to me. That is a large 6v6 map, and it is
Battlefield Trenches / Ruins. Now we get into the remakes. Now the remakes of Black Ops 2 are not going to be in the beta, but they will be at the launch of the game. We have 3 remakes that are coming from Black Ops 2. We have Express, which is a medium train station platform and tracks map, which was amazing for trickshotting. Loved it. Actually, all of these maps right here are amazing for trickshotting, so we might be seeing a little bit of a return of trickshotting, and honestly, I might be returning to trickshotting myself a little bit in this game, as long as everything works out how it's supposed to. Is that something that you might want to see? Are you going to trickshot in this game? Snipe? What's your plan right now with this game? We also get Raid, which is a medium 6v6 map. I absolutely love Raid. I love it for red gunning. I love it for sniping. I love it for trickshotting. I love it for search and destroy. I love it for any game mode. Raid is literally a perfect map to me. It has been in 3 different Call of Duties, I believe, and we're bringing it back for this one right here, which would be the 3rd Call of Duty that it's going to be in. Maybe the 4th Call of Duty that's going to be in. Yeah, I can't remember. Raid is a beachside mansion. It has outbuildings and it has a courtyard. We get Hijacked, a small 6v6 map, which is coming back. It's a yacht. It has intense loops and it has a sniping deck, which is going to be amazing. I'm excited for all 3 of these maps to come back. All 3 of these maps are something that I absolutely loved when they first were released in Black Ops 2. Now, to the 2 20v20 maps that we have Edge, which is one of the maps, is Avalon outskirts with vehicles and wingsuits. And then we also have Tide, which is another one of the 20v20 maps that is large with a coastal Avalon, grappling, and objectives. We'll have to see how that plays out. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to play out, but I'm excited to see. And we're going to finish all the maps with that. So they have a 3-lane tactical design with colorful rooted environments. We have evolved omni movement, including wall jumps and omni movement being refined, as well as no default tac sprint, but it is unlocked via perks. So we still do have tac sprint. It's just a perk that you'll have to put on your class. It'll be similar to how we had no tac sprint as a perk slipstream this past year on BO6, but it'll be basically opposite. The time to kill is going to be similar to BO6. It's balanced, not too fast, not too slow. I agree with it. I'm okay with it. I don't know how you feel about it. There's no manual doors in the game in 6v6 maps at least, which is a total W by me. I hated opening doors. I didn't like opening doors. Thought it was, you know, pointless. We have factions, kind of like how there's always Spetsnaz and militia. This game will have JSOC, which is led by David Mason, and we have versus the Guild, which is led by Emma Kagan. We also have 20 plus operators at the launch of the game. The modes that are going to be in the actual game will be TDM, domination, kill confirmed, hardpoint, search and destroy, gunfight 2v2, control, and free for all. These are all confirmed for the launch of the game, November 14th. We also get a new game mode called Overload, which is a 6v6 neutral device carry to zones. And I would assume this would be similar to Uplink that we had back in, I think it was BO3 or BO4. We also get the custom / private matches with rules, bots, spectators, Codcaster, and there's a little bit of visual tweaks on the Codcaster. So it's a little bit different than it was in Black Ops 6. The modes that will be inside the beta are going to be Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, and Overload for multiplayer. Now the weapons, we get 30 weapons at launch, 28 ranged weapons, and 2 melee weapons. We get weapon prestige back, and the max level is max level 50. You can reset it for cosmetics post max level 50. You'll also have for the gunsmith with 50 plus attachments. This is something I'm not excited for, but I'm also a little bit excited because instead of having a pick 10 system like we wanted to, they said that they don't want to implement a pick 10 system that isn't going to work with the game. Matt Scrance himself, a developer at Treyarch, said himself that they don't believe the way they did it 13 years ago is the best way to do it right now. So instead of adding it and forcing it in there, they're choosing to stay with weapon tuning, which gives us now 50 plus attachments for weapons. And we also get build sharing codes. So instead of having to actually figure out what everybody's making and this and that, we actually get codes that we can share with our friends. Or if you make YouTube videos, you can make your best class setup and just share the code at the end. That way you actually do have a way to actually get the class faster, and it's more convenient to you. Personally, I would like to see a pick 10 system or maybe even a pick 15 system in the game, but I don't believe that it's going to be coming anytime soon. I think we're going to have to wait until they figure out how to actually implement that into the game. We also get firing range testing, which is the same as it has been the past couple of years, where you'll be able to actually go into the firing range, but you'll actually be able to edit your classes inside the firing range. The confirmed weapons are, we have a Peacekeeper Mark 1 from Black Ops 2 that is now coming back and making its way back. We also get the Dravic 45, which is a pistol. We get a VS Recon, which is a sniper. We get the Flatline MK2, and we get the M10 Breacher, which is a shotgun. Bear with me because you get a ton of perks and hybrid specialties. Let's go through those real quick, okay? You can mix and match customs. We get forward intel, which is a mini-map zoom. We get double time, which is sprinting, high alert for aim alert, tracker for footprints, cold-blooded with UAV and thermal invisible. We have battle hardened, which is anti-stun / flash, overkill with 2 primaries, amped, which is swap speed, so that's basically fast hands. We have scavenger for ammo, recon with wall hack. Look, the recon has wall hacks on objectives. We also have alert, which is the sprint audio that you'll hear. We have restock, which is the equipment recharge speed. We have shrapnel that gives you extra lethals. We have battle rage that gives you health on kill. And we have EOD, which is explosive resist, gung ho, ADS sprint, kill chain, which is streak assists, spycraft for tags, tactician for streak recharge, tempered for armor speed, vigilance for HUD refresh, and we have no default tac sprint. Getting into the field upgrades, we get trophy system, which destroys projectiles, dead silence, tactical insertion, jammer, recon drone, and supply drops. With the lethals and tacticals, we have lethals being frag, simtex, and throwing knife, and tacticals being stem shot, flashbang, concussion, smoke, decoy, and hunter bolt. Now we have 20 plus score streaks in the game, but here are the ones that are confirmed for multiplayer. We have the UAV, the counter UAV, the care package, the sentry gun, the Hellstorm missile, the stealth bomber, the Talon drone, the SAE, the VTOL, the advanced UAV, napalm, cluster strike, artillery, strafe run, shock RC, HARP, swarm, lightning strike, and sniper. We also have the overclock system in this game that will upgrades for lethals, tacticals, and streaks. The wild cards you have that are confirmed, we have overkill with 2 primaries, perk greed for 4 perks, and gunfighter for extra attachments. The progression for multiplayer is military levels 1 through 55, and unlock loadouts at level 4 like it has been for the past few Call of Duty. We also have the classic prestige system where as soon as you get to level 55 you can prestige, and it should be 10 times to get to master prestige. I think they're going to keep the level 1000 because of the fact that I believe there was many statistics that people were hitting the level 1000 faster in Black Ops 6 because of the original classic prestige system. The weapon prestige system is back and we are able to prestige our weapons again. We have 16 mastery camos, 4 per type. This means multiplayer, zombies, campaign, and Warzone. We have 4 camos for each mode that are mastery camos. So there's going to be a lot of content, and if I had to be honest with you, I would just take this year to really not just be the best at the game, but have fun at the game. We've lost our way a little bit, guys. We need to be having fun, focus on the passion that we have for Call of Duty. I know everybody wants to be the best. I get it. I know everybody wants to be the best, but we also have to remember that we have to have fun throughout the days. Now, a big one that they added is they're bringing back weekly challenges that we saw in Modern Warfare 3 2023. They're bringing back weekly challenges to make sure that we have content every single week. And this is not just weekly challenges, this could be weekly events as well, and these get you weapons. So I mean, weapons, melee, score streaks, attachments, literally this is going to be one of the key points in Black Ops 7 is that there's going to be weekly challenges. Okay, it's time to move into zombies. Zombies has so much content that I'm excited for. Honestly, I might be playing a lot more zombies this year than most years that I have been playing Call of Duty. I think the last time I really got big into zombies was Black Ops 3, and it was Shadows of Evil, Der Eisendrache, Zetsubo no Shima, Revelations. I really enjoyed all of the Black Ops 3 zombies, Black Ops 2 zombies, and Black Ops 1 zombies. I don't think there has been a game that I've really enjoyed the zombies in since those games. I'm hoping that this game brings it back for me. If not, then I might just have to go into those custom zombies. But the overview of zombies has round based in Dark Aether. We have evolved Omni movement. We have an armor system still. We still have weapon rarities. We still have gobblegums from BO6 that carry forward and new gobblegums that come out, which is crazy. We have one new gobblegum that gives you 30,000 points in game. There's high round tweaks where they took out, I think, super sprinters, and there's less of them. Armored HP scaling, melee criticals and heavy hits. We have auto revives, slide knockdowns, match fade in, overheal buff, and you have a customizable HUD for themes, colors, and you can just put the legacy HUD and classic zombies HUD that you want on there to not have a map at all. I don't know why we put maps in zombies. You don't need the map in zombies. Sorry, let me just, the maps that are confirmed right now, obviously we know that we'll get more throughout the actual post-launch of the game. That'll be seasonal, but the map that is confirmed currently is called Ashes of the Dam. Now this is a launch round-based zombies map. It is the largest Black Ops zombies map that has been created. It is transit inspired, so it's directly related to transit, but it is not an exact replica. It is inspired by transit. We have 7 different POIs in the map, which is the Janus Tower Plaza, the Vandern Farm, the Blackwater Lake, Ashwood, Exit 115, Zarya Cosmodrome, and the Fog. Some of these do relate to other games. Black Ops 1, I believe Ascension is in here. One of these things does say that there is jump pads. Example, there's one from the diner to the Ascension. Now we do see the diner come back, or at least it looks like the diner from transit. You also have roads and fogs that are traversal, which means that you'll be able to walk through them just like we were able to in transit. But watch out, because there's this new denizens that are in it, right? And these denizens are scary, but luckily you get a wonder vehicle, a drivable truck that you can upgrade with chains and tentacles. You get a Wonderwaff turret, abomination heads, and it has a mobile pack-a-punch on it. So just like the bus that we had back in the day, except this is a vehicle, it's smaller clearly, and it has a pack-a-punch, a mobile pack-a-punch on it. Like, what? Now for the survival maps, there will be subsets, like I said, like we had in BO2, where transit you could subset to town, farm, and play those little maps for high rounds and no quests. We'll have that back as well. And you get to play Vandern Farm, a survival round-based zombies high round map in the beta of the game. They're bringing this to the beta. Dead Ops Arcade 4 is coming back. I know we wanted a lot of people wanted to see this back ever since they've been putting Dead Ops Arcade into the game. Dead Ops Arcade is a top-down twin stick. It'll have 80 plus levels, 20 plus areas, plus 10 bonus rooms. It'll be 4-player and a twin stick / first person. And the modes for it are gonna be casual, standard, hardcore, and advanced start. Post-launch, we're gonna see progression that's linked to all of the zombies. We're gonna see 20 plus new enemies, 10 plus new weapons and wonder weapons, and 30 plus pickups, being ammo mods, field upgrades, and gobblegums throughout the post-launch of this game. Now we have cursed mode, which is the classic zombies mode, classic round-based zombies, that you get a pistol start, 4 perk limit, no minimap exfil or armor, classic points, wall buys, and mystery box. And you do eventually get the directed guided Easter egg post-launch. But cursed mode is going to be the classic zombies mode that you want to play, that I want to play. I don't know about you guys, but I genuinely do not like the past few Call of Duty zombies. They've been okay. Black Ops 6 wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't my taste. And so I'm really excited to just play this cursed or classic mode in Black Ops 7. Now seasonal, you know, we'll get 1 new map / experience per season. That is either round-based or survival. It just depends on what it is. At least 6 total round-based zombie maps is what we're being confirmed. At least 6 total right now. Now you can play with 8 different characters in the map. We got the Ultimus variants of Richtofen, Nikolai, Takio, and Dempsey, all which are being voiced by these same characters, other than Takio, who I believe is being taken over by Nelson Lee. We also have the Requiem of Weaver, Carver, Gray, and Peck, which I believe we first saw these characters over in the Black Ops 3 series of zombies. And we have unique voice lines, interactions, and the story goes that the Requiem crew collides with the Ultimus in Dark Aether, and the intel drops are gonna be ongoing. The weapons and upgrades, we have a pack-punch mobile via wonder vehicle. We have a mystery box that is origin style mystery box. It is a personalized mystery box. It does not look like the just mystery box plain old skin that we usually have on it, but you get wonder weapons, scale with rounds, rarities, phase, out. Wall buys, you get ammo discounts and armor levels. Ammo mods, there are 5 that carry forward, plus we get new fireworks back, just like we saw in Black Ops 3, and we get explosive rounds. The only wonder weapon that we've seen so far, other than the, I believe it's the ray gun or the ray gun Mark II, is we get the Necro Fluid Gauntlet, which is a fluid melee, which I'll go ahead and put it on the screen right now. Dude, it is a crazy spider weapon. It is weird. It is, honestly, it is weird. We get field upgrades. We get 5 that carry forward and 1 new one, and we have 12 total perks. So let's go through these real quick, and there is 1 new perk. So we have 11 that are carrying forward, or ones that we've already seen before, and then we have 1 that is brand new. Okay, so we have Juggernog, Speed Cola, Double Tap, Stamina Up, Quick Revive, Mule Kick. We see the return of Vulture, which Vulture first came and we saw in Buried of Black Ops 2. We also get Who's Who, which I haven't seen in a good little minute. I think the last time I saw that was in Black Ops 2 or maybe Black Ops 3. I honestly don't know. We also get Tombstone back, which we saw heavy in BO2, and we get Elemental Pop, which I don't remember if it was in BO6, honestly, but I do remember what Elemental Pop is. We also get the Der Wonder Fizz, and it no longer spawns on round 25 anymore. The prices still reflect, you can't just go and hit it. If you have X amount of perks, and you know the perks you have left are price range, it'll still give you those for certain prices. Now, the new perk is called Wisp T. It's an ethereal protector post damage. So we'll get to see how that one works. Now bear with me for a second, because we get to see 66 new augments. We have 3 tiers: minor, major, and final for perks, mods, and upgrades. The final tier allows 2 minor upgrades. So every weapon will have 3 different tiers of upgrades, so we get to see a lot of new augments in this game, which is going to be insane to see. I didn't really use the augments in most other games, but we'll have to see. I remember using Monty's book back in Black Ops 3, but I think that was honestly it. A couple examples for this would be the emergency medical kit, which is quick revive plus 1 self revive to 4 people. We get to see Stuntman, which is PhD flopper and a wall jump explosion. And we also get to see Armormatic, which is Vulture that automatically puts armor on you, which I think this is going to be huge for not classic zombies, but for regular Black Ops 7 new kind of mechanic zombies. We're going to see a lot of people using this Vulture. Vulture is going to basically take over because it just auto puts the armor on you. So that's going to be good to see and crazy to see, actually. We have new and returning Gobblegums, but on top of that, you can recycle your Gobblegums for points by rarity, and it's disabled in some modes. A few of the Gobblegums we get to see are Aftertaste, which keeps your perks on revive, Re-Equipment, which equipment refill, Power Vacuum, Round Off, which delays the rounds by 2 rounds, Armor-Getting, which is instant 3-plate armor, and we get to see Gift Card, which is what I was talking a little bit about earlier, which is the 30,000 points that you get in zombies. Now the power-ups pretty much stay the same. We get insta-kill, 1 hit for 30 seconds, double points for 30 seconds, max ammo, nuke, and random/free perk, which is rare. The enemies we're going to be seeing are, we get to see base zombies, we have super sprinters, which they are higher damage, but there are fewer of them. We have armored, which do not sprint, and they are slow, but they do have higher HP. Specials, we have fewer special zombies, but they will still be in there. And we have a Zursa, which is a bear unique death animation. Just want to throw that out there. They're adding a zombie bear into the game. We also get Ravengers, which is what I was talking about a little bit earlier, which is the denizen-like creatures that we had from kind of BO2 Transit, but they're a little more scary now. We have Manglers, Amalgams, Mimics, that all carry forward. So everything that kind of was in the other game in Black Ops 6 will be carrying forward as special zombies. And we have bees. So this is all it says for me. It just says bees. I don't know how this is gonna affect it, but it says we have bees, and they're new enemies. Bees. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. With the equipment, we get Disciple Injection, which is float/kill transform. This is basically kind of like the zombie blood that we used to have in Black Ops 2 Origins. And we get Toxic Growth, which is Poison Thorns, which I believe just makes it to where the zombies can't hit you, but that'll be nice to see. That's kind of all I really have for zombies, and I'm really excited to kind of see what we have for zombies multiplayer and everything going forward. Now the post-launch roadmap kind of still goes like this. We have 9 weeks for each season. We have weekly challenges, 6 a week across modes, unlock 2 weapons, streaks, attachments, blueprints, or 2 universal camos per season. The content that's going to be dropping post launch is 1 new zombies map / experience per season, directed mode, hardcore / advanced Dead Ops Arcade 4, and remastered Black Ops 2 maps that we'll be seeing post-launch. Carry forward is only going to be the gobblegums, or the XP tokens from Black Ops 6, and weapons, operators, and skins in Season 1 Requiem integration. And I assume this will be for Warzone, honestly. Now, the events that we're still waiting for is, we're waiting for Call of Duty Next, which is September 30th. This happens in 4 days. Right now it is September 26th, where we get to see live gameplay, multiplayer, and zombies reveals, camo drops, beta info, and we get to see the creators that are attending it. So I'm proud to see all the people that were able to go to Call of Duty Next and are going to Call of Duty Next. Hope you guys have a good time, and you know, hopefully I'll see you there one day. And we're also waiting for the Tokyo Game Show 2025 exhibit, the HappyNet booth, gacha, and signboard. We have global progression with XP, weapon levels, camos, and they span across all modes, including campaign, multiplayer, zombies, Dead Ops Arcade 4, and Warzone Season 1 onward. And don't forget that the anti-cheat uses an enhanced RICOCHET with kernel-level drivers. This means that your PC requires a secure boot and a TPM 2.0 launch. No carry forward from Black Ops 6, operators and weapons, except for specific zombies rewards like main quest skins and Prestige 1000 new order skins for Samuels. Now, the release date for everything. Global launch date will be November 14th, 2025. This is worldwide, it's the simultaneous release, and it's no regional rollouts. The platforms you can play this on is going to be PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox Series X or S, the Xbox One, the PC, via Battle.net, Steam, or Xbox PC, which is crazy to me, and cross-gen support on consoles. Both PS4 and PS5 bundles include both versions. Included in the Xbox Game Pass on Ultimate, PC Game Pass, and Console Game Pass, Standard Edition, Vault Edition as a $30 upgrade. Basically, if you have the Game Pass, you can get this game for free, except if you want to get the Vault Edition, you can upgrade it for $30 more, which is a steal. Now, the file size and the preload, there is no exact file size confirmed, but you can preload this on October 1st for the beta. If you have a PC, the system requirements that it says you're going to have is you need Windows 10 64-bit Intel Core i5 6600 or an AMD Ryzen 5 1400 with at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and at least an NVIDIA GTX 960 or an AMD RX 470. You want 100 gigabytes of SSD on your computer, and all of this is the minimum requirements for you to be able to play it on your PC. Black Ops 7 will have full crossplay and cross progression across all platforms and modes. It requires internet, console online subscriptions, PS Plus or Xbox Live are needed for the multiplayer and the beta. The additions and pre-order bonuses, you can either get the standard / cross-gen edition for $70. With this, you get open beta early access, the guild override weapon camo. It's a dynamic red-black for primary, secondaries, melee, immediate in BO6 and Warzone, and it carries over to BO7. You also get the Reznov challenge pack, which is 3 skins for BO6, Warzone / BO7, and you unlock these via challenges. And you also have access to the regular beta and not just the early beta. Now, if you get the Vault Edition, it is a $30 upgrade. But with that, you get everything in the standard pass. Also, you get Season 1 Black Cell, which means you get the Battle Pass, plus you get 20 tier skips, plus 1100 COD points, plus variants. You also get Operator Collection, which comes with 4 skins. It comes with Harper, Warranty Breaker, Karma, Tech Guardian. You get 2 variations of the TED, which is Aether Assembly and Service Supreme. And finally, you get Reaper EWR-3 Mind and Metal, which has updated visuals. You also get the Mastercraft Weapon Collection with 5 different blueprints with the Peacekeeper Mark I, the Dravik 45, the VS Recon, the Flat9 MK2, and the M10 Breacher. And these weapons are animated blueprints. You get the Ultra Gobblegum Pack, which has 8 single-use buffs and a permanent unlock token, instant progression towards your item. You get the same as standard plus immediate vault exclusives in BO6 and Warzone. Now, with physical editions, you can get those at your retailers via GameStop or anywhere else that might sell it, maybe Walmart. And they do include beta codes, but they don't include any extra digital bonuses. Bonuses are redeemable by November 14th, 2026. They're usable in BO6, Warzone, and they immediately carry over to Black Ops 7. And Call of Duty did redesign their operator skins for realism. Now, onto the beta details. We have early access access October 2nd at 10 a.m. PT. It goes through until October 5th at 10 a.m. PT. So it's a full 72 hours for the early access. And then on October 5th is when the open beta to all players comes out. Comes October 5th at 10 a.m. PT and ends October 8th at 10 a.m. PT. There's a minimum of 2 days and it's subject to change, but there's a minimum of 2 days for the beta. You can get the beta early access and the open beta by pre-ordering any edition or active Game Pass subscription for early access. Redeem codes via callofduty.com/beta redeem, and they're emailed 1 week prior. Or for the open beta, it is free for all players, and physical copies include codes for the betas. Now, without further ado, that is pretty much everything included to the Black Ops 7 beta that has been confirmed and released. If I missed anything, don't forget to let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what you're most excited for Black Ops 7, and are you gonna get Black Ops 7? Are you waiting to play the beta? How did you feel about the zombies release recently? And are you excited to see what people do at Call of Duty next? I mean, I genuinely want to know what the outcome of this game is gonna be. So if you guys want to let me know, or you have any input on that, feel free to let me know. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Like I said, don't forget to check out the other videos on the channel. And without further ado, enjoy Black Ops 7, enjoy Black Ops 6, enjoy Call of Duty, and don't forget to be a nerd.